Hi, we're at the CRC Speedshow here, catching up with Nick, the Cruiser Cruise. Nick, run us through what you're going to be doing here today for us.
Just general madness really. Doing stuff on a bike that bikes should never really do. Wheelies, stoppies, burnouts. Trying to keep the smoke down. Too many neighbours around here. It's going to be good anyway.
Is there an issue with too much tyre smoke here?
There has been a lot, yeah. That's why a lot of guys aren't allowed here because too much smoke and that sort of thing. So just trying to keep it down a little bit.
So that means it's more stoppies and stunts, but you just got to keep that back wheel driving?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, burnouts to a degree, as long as it's not huge tyre popping, you know, smoke everywhere, clouding everything out, sort of burnouts, then it'll be fine.
And how long have you been riding bikes the way they're not supposed to be ridden?
About 4 years now. I've been riding my whole life. Yeah, 4 years really kicking into it and riding 3 to 6 hours a week every week. Just going for it.
Sort of thing you just can't get enough of?
That's pretty much it. I just broke my collarbone about 12 weeks ago, so that's the first show back from that. But yeah, just really been hanging out to ride.
Got some new tricks over the last little while since we saw you last?
Yeah, oh definitely. Yeah, it's been a while since I had an interview with you guys. But no, there's definitely heaps of new stuff in the bag. So even some new tricks that I haven't done in shows yet. So we'll pull that out today.
Sweet. Well, we look forward to seeing the show.
Yeah.
You're doing it like 3 times today?
Yep. 11, 1 and 3 p.m. for the shows. So yeah, should be good.
There you go. CRC Speed Show, Nick Cruz. There we go. We're here at the Suzuki stand. Now Suzuki are here. Any show, Suzuki will always turn up. And at the show is the regular Simon Mead. Simon, another speed show, and how's it all going?
Oh, so far, look, it's pretty early in the morning, but look, there's been a good amount of traffic through the site already, and a lot of positive people. So yeah, I'm positive about the show.
And in general, there seems to be more motorcycles represented here. You've got your road, you've got your off-road. Do you think this is where people are starting to come to see anything petrol-driven?
Yeah, look, the speed show has single focus, and it is petrol-driven. You know, cars and motorcycles for sure. There's a few boats around, but the bottom line is that we need to be here, and I think it's important for Suzuki as a brand. You know, we're sharing the site with motor vehicles, so there's a few less motorcycles than we'd like. We'd like to have a completely motorcycle-dominated site, of course, but you know, the motor vehicles get in the way a little bit. But bottom line, we've got a few good bikes here. We've got obviously right behind us the RMZ 250 L2, and also on the site RM85, we've got the VZR 1800, or better known as the M109R, and the new G6R 1000 L2, which we're really excited about, and it's been going really well for us.
Pretty sharp price too for a 1000cc sports bike.
Yeah, and you know, with all our bikes now, road bikes over 250cc, it's a right-away price. So we're not trying to hide anything from the public. That's the price you pay. You drive it away. It's got a full tank of gas, 6 months registration, and a warrant of fitness.
So it's literally turn the key right away?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that's something that we might see New Zealand distributors working towards in the future. I mean, it might be legislated like it is in Australia to some degree, where you know there's no catches. You basically, that's the price of the bike to ride it away today. You're not having to add on road costs and other such expenses.
We've got some very special visitors here from across the ditch. There's Isabel Perez from Harley-Davidson Australia. Isabel, big move over here.
Yes, it is. We're quite happy to be here in Auckland and happy to be part of the show. This is our first time, so we're hoping to see lots of people excited about Harley.
It's a big mission to come over here. You've got your whole crew over here. So what does the CRC Speed Show represent to you guys?
Well, it's an opportunity to talk to a new audience, so we're quite looking forward to meeting females, males, young people, and obviously long-time enthusiasts.
Something that's probably a special point to you. You've started up a magazine for women motorcyclists on Harley-Davidsons. Can you run through what that is?
That's right. We've noticed quite a lot of an increase in female riders, basically in Australia, New Zealand and across the globe. And there's a need to sort of let people know the beginnings, how to go about it, and once the experienced riders, the other questions that people ask. So we've sort of put it all together, showcasing Australian and New Zealand ladies for the first time in the We Ride magazine.
So they're not models, these are motorcyclists?
No, they're real motorcyclists, definitely, yeah.
Okay, so there you go, ladies, Harley-Davidsons. It's all good.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Hi, I'm here at the Husqvarna stand with Mike Ramsey. He's the marketing manager for Husqvarna. Mike, what are we leaning on here?
This is a Nuda R. It's a pretty horny bike, actually, Kevin. It's I think it's going to be something that's going to excite a lot of people in the near future. That's for sure.
It's pretty edgy. What size have we got?
This here is 900. And we have in the future some other new models coming which will interest a lot of people. We're looking at a 650 version. It'll probably more be zoned towards the adventure side of things, but nevertheless Husqvarna is going down the road track and with a lean to adventure as well.
It's a welcome return to road for Husqvarna. They've got a history in road racing, etc., so awesome to see them back.
Yes, for sure, for sure. It's going to be an exciting time for us this next few years. We feel that Husky's going to make some big inroads, both on road, adventure, and of course the off-road side of it as well, Kevin. Yeah.
I see you've got the 2013 off-road Rangers, huge this year.
Yes, very exciting models coming, and obviously I can't tell you too much about that at the moment, but heading into 2014, I think Husky's got some product that it might shake the opposition up a little bit.
Game on.
For sure, man, for sure.
Well, cheers, thanks very much, Mike.
Yeah, cheers, eh? Thanks, Kevin.
Hi, we're coming from in amongst all this nice shiny chrome. It's all polished at the nth degree. Here's Dave from Victory. Dave, what does the CRC Speedshow mean to Victory?
It's a chance for us to show the other American motorcycle against its competition, which is Harley-Davidson. We feel that we're a standalone product and our bikes are offering a little bit of Americana to somebody who doesn't want to buy a Harley or wants something American, and we're really pleased to be here.
And I see you've got a few models. We're standing in front of the judge, and you've got another one behind us as well. Can you run through what they are?
This is an all-new motorcycle for 2013, and it's classed as a muscle cruiser, 16-inch wheels, very low seat height, and a sort of a mid-mounted stance. So in the league of being something that isn't a full cruiser, but has a low seat height and has muscle looks. In the era of the muscle cars with white wall tyres, with the things like Camaros and Mustangs and Dodge Chargers coming out, this is what this bike is targeted, the same sort of client who's buying those, and it's got a real sort of look of nostalgia, but it's still bang up to date. This has a 1731cc 6-speed fuel injected engine, and it's just the business. People are loving it.
And there's another model behind us. What's that one?
That's another bike which is derived from the touring models. It has an aluminium chassis and it's called a hardball. And how that's been sold is that it's a bagger, which means it has bags on it, but except it's got a hard attitude. It has high handlebars, a blacked out look, and it's there for older school riders, but with a lean out ability to go touring.
There you have it. So if you want to check out more of the Victory range, there's a whole lot of them here. Go down to your Victory dealer, check them out. Hi, I'm here at TMG Yamaha with Jessica. Jess, you're wearing blue. Can you run us through the changes?
Oh, there's been quite a few changes lately within the business, but we're blue now and we're proud to be blue.
And people that have been dealing with TMG, you've got the same crew there?
Yep. All the same crew. We can still do everything we always used to do, just we've gone blue.
Cool. And I see you've got like scooters, cruisers, road, off-road.
Yep, we've got the full range, including the 2012 R1 here beside us, which has only just recently been released and is still going out to all the guys in the press. We've got the WR 450, which is another new release of Yamaha's this year. We've got full service department, parts and accessories. And we're very proud to sponsor Luke Smith, a freestyler, on a YZ250.
That's awesome. So this is a new traction control R1?
Yes, it is. Yep. We've had lots of good feedback on it. It's a pretty awesome bike to ride, so I hear.
$24,500?
$24,500 right away. For July only, Yamaha are also throwing in the on-roads for free for you.
Wicked. And I see you've got the Yamaha Motor Finance logo flying?
Yep, we can arrange finance for you from as low as 5.99%.
There you go, TMG Yamaha. Well, being a bit of a wecker, I was attracted to the new Ducati Panigale that's here on Ducati stand. Now these guys are a stalwart of the show, so we thought we'd grab them, take them aside and have a few words.
We're really pleased to come. I think this is our third or fourth year at the show. It's really nice to see plenty of attention on our stand. We've got our new Panigale, as you mentioned a minute ago. This is one of 5 bikes that arrived in the country this week, so we had to uncrate it, get it polished and put together and make sure we got it here, because lots of people have been onto us expecting to see it, and unless they were able to get across to Sydney or another show at some point, they won't necessarily have seen one. We're expecting great things from it. You know, I'm sure you're up to date with all of the technical innovations that it's got on it, and it's not easy to spend 5 minutes chatting with someone about it, because you need more like half an hour just to get people to understand just how much of a difference it is compared with our old or our previous superbikes. But it's, you know, it's not the one and only thing that we're bringing into the country. We've got a Monster, which we've already been selling in Australia for the last 13 months. It's gone very, very, very well. The factory have actually built a bike specifically for our markets. It's a 659 as opposed to a 696, and it's got a throttle restrictor on it, so that it meets all of the legal requirements for a Lamb's bike. It is actually currently the #1 selling naked bike in Australia. Not just Lamb's bikes, that's naked bikes. Been really popular, you know, people love it because it's got ABS.
Okay, yeah.
It's got a big bike feel. It doesn't feel like a 250 learner bike that they want to get off as soon as they're past that point. People feel it's a bike that they can keep for a bit longer. The performance is good.
And you see that the CRC Speedshow as a big part of your promotion here. I mean, this is probably our biggest show, and I notice there's more right across the aisle here. We've got some more Australians who've come over the ditch there. Is it the profiles is noticed overseas now?
Yeah, you know, the New Zealand market's really important for us, particularly now the Ducati has new owners. As I mentioned a while ago, Audi have bought the company recently, and almost certainly they want to help us as a company reach further into marketplaces with new products. The company as a whole employs only 1,100 people at the factory and globally, directly employed by the company. So there's only so much resource that's available to help spread the word.
So this is going to open up a whole new toy box for you, being with Audi. I mean, they're a pretty big company.
Yeah, we should. I'm sure there will be a lot of benefits. It's great news for everybody. Who's excited about it as well. All of our dealers, we've got 5 dealerships in New Zealand that are all excited about what we can do, and certainly the last 5 years they've all done a lot of hard work with our new bikes, the Diavel and Street Fighter 848.
And when is the Panigale going to arrive in New Zealand?
At the moment, everything that arrives is pre-sold.
Brilliant.
So it's a bike.
Not for us, but brilliant.
Yeah, unfortunately I haven't got one either, but they're all pre-sold, and we're kind of looking at catching up with sold bikes, I think probably early next year.
Okay.
But from a press point of view, I'm sure there is an event coming up fairly soon where you'll get the chance.
Awesome. Hi, we're at the Ogio stand here with Shane King from the 500cc motocross legend status. Shane, I see you're here with the automotive side. Can you run us through what that means?
Yeah, we're just here with Ogio, nz.com today, and what we're here for is to support Chicane, who handles our auto side with Alpine Stars and Ogio. So we're here at the Speed Show for a 2nd year running with Ogio, and yeah, very successful. Great to be here again, and we've got a fantastic range this year to support the brand, and looking forward to today and tomorrow.
So I actually used one of your bags, the capacity and the way they roll. Can you explain a little bit about the Ogio bags and how they're made?
Yeah, sure. The Ogio bag has stemmed from the golfing world, and obviously it's you're dragging along a lot of grass and dirt and grime. So the philosophy behind the brand itself is that they want to have a bag that's got a limited lifetime warranty for the consumers that purchase the product. So our bags are very robust. They have oversized wheels. They have very strong zippers and nylon, 600 denier materials. They think about all the nicks and crannies, all the pockets, and where you want to put stuff if you're riding a road bike, or you're walking to school with a backpack, or you got a computer bag, or you're dragging luggage through an airport. So they kind of think of everything. But it's just a fantastic, funky sort of brand as well. There's a lot of colours involved, a lot of greens and chromes and blues, and very, very visual. obviously they're very into the adrenaline sports of the world, like the X Games, sponsor riders like Travis Pastrana and Ryan Burnquist and a lot of other athletes out there. So they cover a huge range from golf right through to travel, right through to computer bags, school backpacks. So now just moved into the road market with their luggage as well.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of people were aware of the gear bags, but you've got backpacks, you've got the whole lot. So is it a bag for every occasion?
It's a bag for every occasion. Obviously, New Zealand, with a small population, we don't do the whole catalogue, but we do what we feel is right for this New Zealand market. We're enjoying the brand, and it sits nicely against Alpine Stars as well. And we've got a good relationship there with Alpine Stars and Ogio globally. So yeah, we're having fun with it. It's good.
Awesome. Thank you very much for your time.
Cool. Good to be here. Thanks.
Okay, if your idea of fun is getting dirty, this is a man you need to see. This is Hilton Paws from Motomark. Hilton, why are you here at the CRC Speed Show?
Basically just to bring our product forward to people. Everybody has a dirty weekend, that's one of our mottos. And just to interact with people, it's a long-term product. We're wanting people to go and try the product, see how well it works. It's made here in New Zealand. And just interact with new customers. We're trying to also get into different types of markets. There are people who are needing to clean their cars. We've had quite a lot of good interaction from people with Harleys. So a lot of them aren't sure what they can use it on. A lot of them think that they can only use it on dirt bikes. So we've been trying to interact with that group as well. We've had very positive feedback. We've got a couple of other products here as well that we're pushing. We've got a Spill Pack, which is a dry wipe product, which is a very popular product in the States. It hasn't really taken off here in New Zealand. And we've got a wet wipe product, which is very much a wet rag, which can be used at the track for cleaning goggles and helmets and number boards and that. So we're just trying to get feedback on those products as well.
And the actual Motomark itself, can you run through? I hear it's biodegradable, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's a neutral-based product, so no acid, no caustic. It's difficult to get a product with no acid and caustic that actually cleans. So it's a neutral-based product. It can be sprayed onto the bike or whatever you want to spray it on, onto plastics, onto aluminiums and alloys. Basically what we say to everybody, finish your ride, spray it over the dirt, go and have a cup of tea or a beer. That's pretty much the time that you need for it to do its job. Come back, hose it off, and that's it. Leave the bike to dry. There's no streaking involved. You don't have to wipe the bike down. It really is a lazy way of cleaning your bike or whatever you want to clean.
For those of you who went to Western Springs for the World Speedway GP meet there, this will need no introduction. I'm here with Greg, and he's going to run you through a little bit about what Speedway is about at this level.
Well, the meeting that we ran here was part of the World Motorcycle Speedway Championship run by the FIM. So it's a legitimate world championship, and for the event we had 16 of the world's top riders here. So from primarily Europe, so a number of riders from Poland, Sweden, Denmark, one from the UK, an American, an Australian, so a true world championship round.
And I hear the Speedway world's been put on its ear by some young gun.
Yeah, there has. There's been a few upsets this year in the championship. They just recently had the 17-year-old rookie come in as reserve and actually win the meeting in Poland. So that's created a lot of interest, and he's going to become a household name, I'm sure.
The date for next year is yet to be confirmed, but there is going to be a round at Western Springs again. March, you reckon it's going to be?
Yeah, realistically, we're probably looking at the end of March, so similar timing to last year. But because we're still only up to round 8 of this year's World Championship, the dates for next year won't be confirmed until the season's finished.
But if you check in with Bike Rider TV, Bike Rider Magazine, we'll keep you up to date. If you want to see the best in the world going absolutely nuts sideways, got to be there. Okay, we're here at the Sidecar racing stand. There's a few exciting things happening. I'll let you run through what's up.
Sidecar's big meeting coming up is Trans-Tasman Challenge at Labour Weekend at Hampton Downs. Lots of solos, sidecars, post-classic racing. It's going to be a huge meeting. And sidecars are here today. We have a go day once a year, and always a lot of people coming through the stand talking about the have a go day when they've been there and had a go, or they want to have a go next time, and they give us their email addresses and we let them know when it is. And
wicked, very, very, very cool. And with the Barry Sheen Trans Tasman Challenge, I hear we've got some hot Australians coming over.
Yeah, well, there's about 7 sidecars supposed to be coming over, classic and modern sidecars, and 27 solos we know of so far, 2 40-foot containers. Robbie Phillis is one of the names coming over, but at the moment it's not confirmed, but he should be here. Even a container load from Invercargill coming up. So
we'll have the rolling R's there.
They're sure coming up from down there, and a lot of Christchurch people coming up for it as well. So
brilliant. Look forward to Labour weekend.
Yeah, it should be a great meeting. Be there.
When you're riding your motorcycle, there's a few golden rules. You know, keep it right way up, both hands on the bars. Not. Here's Luke, and he's going to run you through how to ride a bike the way you're never supposed to do it.
Yeah, basically, for me, jumping dirt bikes for everyone is heaps of fun, and for me, it's seeing how stupid the tricks I can do on the regular way up and also upside down. So for me, and the way the sport now is everything going upside down. So Superman's off the side of the bike, no hands, pretty much anything you can think of. Computer game tricks.
So what drove you to go, hey, I can do that, upside down's good?
I mean, I suppose Kerry Hart in 2000, he was the first guy to go for a backflip. Nobody thought it was possible on a motorbike, and since then it's been kind of, the barrier was broke, so everybody's been going out now. Jacko, front flips, body varials where you let go and spin on the bike, double back flips. It's yeah, like I say, it's getting pretty crazy.
So what do you have to do to your bike to make it ready for stunting?
Modifications, pretty much, I mean, with the freestyle bikes, we hack it up, devalue it if anything. Cut down the seat, shave out the foam. I have these levers, if you guys are wondering what these wing mirrors are on my bike.
I thought you can't see much on those.
Yeah, I flip these up. These hold me back when I'm doing a Superman backflip. They lock on my arms and stop me falling away from the bike. We have a steering dampener on the front of the bike to stiffen up the front end, so that when I do no-handed backflips and things like that, you know where the bars are. When you're coming back from that position, you want to know where they are, so you're not going down.
I know you've experienced when the bars aren't quite where they're supposed to be. You had a big ding and you're back into it?
Yeah, 3 years ago I had an unfortunate accident. I had a traumatic brain injury and in a coma for 8 days and brain injury hospital for 5.5 months. Been a big, long 3 years road to recovery, but I'm back at it now, and started the start year, and I'm loving being back on the bike. TMG Yamaha I've got behind me, and give me an awesome, back on a 2-stroke, and this thing flies awesome. I love it. I flipped it out the first day that I was riding it, and it's I'm back where I want to be on the correct bike.
So what are your plans for the near future?
Plans for the future. Next week I'm actually going out to Jackson Strong. He won X Games medal for the last 2 years in a row with Best Trick, and good friend of mine, been friends for years. So I'm going to go out his place. He's got an awesome setup in Wagga Wagga, Australia, of all places, in the middle of nowhere. So all you do there is wake up and ride your dirt bike till you're sick of it, and learn some crazy new tricks. From there, the next season is? My goal is have a secret trick and do or die factor. It's a new body varial, which I don't think anybody would have even thought of, and I know no one's ever thought of it. So if I can master that, maybe it might be good enough to get me an invite into X Games, and that's everybody's goal is to get there. That's the Olympic Games of the sport. So if I can get there, New Zealand on the map.
Awesome, thank you very much. And I won't say keep it upright, because basically you don't mind which way up it is.
No, all good. Thank you.
Cheers.